Okay, first of all, we have to look at the external nose. When we look at the external nose, it's the second part of the nose because the nose is divided into external nose and internal nose or nasal cavity, and both of them are divided by a nasal septum into two parts. The external nose has elliptical orifices. These are apertures into the nasal cavity. They are called the nostrils. Okay. Then the nostrils are also separated by the nasal septum, which has to be here, into a right nostril and a left nostril. And when we look at the external nose, we have a special part. Here, this is the external nose, and this is the special part. It's called ala nasi, or it's also the alar part of nasalis muscle. And this part is rounded and mobile. And why is it special? Yes, it has a specific arterial and nerve supply, right? Arterial supply to the ala nasi comes from the fascial branches of the fascial artery. Then the framework of the nose, external nose at the upper part, is made up by the nasal part of frontal bone and by the frontal process of the maxillary bone. They are making up like this upper part of the external nose. The lower part is made up by plates of hyaline cartilage, and it's also made up by yes, it's just made up by plates of hyaline cartilage for the lower part, okay? Here we can see it better. These plates of hyaline cartilage make up the lower part. Here we have the frontal process of maxillary bone, and here the nasal part of frontal bone. And we also, of course, have the nasal bones like here. They are making up the framework. So, the skin. Now we have to look at the supply of the skin. When we look at the supply, we can also look at this one. So, first of all, look at the arteries. Arterial supply is coming from ophthalmic artery and maxillary artery. And the skin of the lower part of the septum is supplied by branches of the fascial artery coming to the lower part of the septum. Ophthalmic maxillary artery, and here branches of fascial artery. Then the nerve supply. When we look at the nerve supply of the nose, we have the ophthalmic nerve and the maxillary nerve. And they have branches. Ophthalmic nerve gives off the infratrochlear nerve, infratrochlear branch of the ophthalmic nerve, and the external nasal branch of ophthalmic nerve is also supplying the nose together with the infraorbital branch of maxillary nerve. Okay, these are the structures supplying the nose. Then we have finished the external nose. There is nothing else to say. Let us stop because we can't